Welcome in, everybody, to the beginning of this campaign. Welcome to Nocturne. Hello, hello, hello. It is a pleasure to have all of you. I'm your host, your storyteller, your dungeon mistress, Void Doll. You can find me everywhere on the internet under that name. And as the tagline says, yo, what's up? It's your bitch. Let's meet our wonderful players for this brand new campaign starting right now. Holy moly, session 1 of 1. Holy shit. Here we go. Very beginning. I'm going to pass the mic on over to Zafkael.
Hi, I'm Luke Anime Memes here on the internet. You've seen me around in other Void Doll games, but I'm playing Zafkael here for Nocturne Mortalis. And I will pass it on to Spectre Zero.
Hi, my name is Spectre Zero. You're just your average time-traveling dimension-hopping android, and in this game, I'm sorry, lovely to meet all of you. So, I'm passing it on over to this person called Yankee.
Good afternoon, everybody. I am the Yankee Boy. Today I play Talion, Actually, you know what? I won't give details on him just yet, because I'm just going to let it play out as we go along. And with that, I'm going to slide it on over to Mimi.
Hi everybody, I'm Melina the Martian. I play Lysandra. Some of you might know her. She's been in some crazy things, maybe Phoenix related, maybe hostile related. But we're this is a clean slate, and I hope you guys have missed her because I surely have, and I can't wait to get her. What? Do we already know each other when we start? I guess we won't know. We'll see when things happen. Off to you, Dolly, my lovely DM.
Thank you. Taking that mic. If you would like to get involved, there are stream loots for this game. However, if they get a little out of hand, I will be pausing them. That being said, there's also gifted subs where you can give the players inspiration. Some things to note about this game before we get involved. There are trigger warnings. This is a dark fantasy. So everything that comes with a dark fantasy, I would like you to consider. This is an 18+ game. It is mature, but there will be some silly shit. There will be dick jokes. There will be endangerment of players' lives, dragons, animals, children, women, etc., etc., etc. This takes place in a medieval time that is hostile, that is dark, and the world itself is trying to kill you. Not to mention your own dragon. With all of that being said, if any of the players would like to not participate in stream loots, then by all means let me know, either in your private DMs in Discord to me, like in your character chat, and I will happily take the card for you. Or if you feel comfortable and you'd like to do the card, go for it. The other thing that you'll notice, chat, is there is a point system where you can roll a void dice. It should show up across the screen and roll, and when you get a 20, you can hold on to that. You can only hold one at a time and offer advantage to any player. If you get a natural 1, however, you will be timed out of chat for just a moment, so please be patient until the spell of silence is dispersed. I think that's all we've got. I wish you many blessings, and maybe even a dragon or two. I was gonna say something inappropriate, but I don't think we're there yet. We're at session 0. Here we go. Nocturne Mortalis. Mortalis Academy. Nestled in the shadowed peaks of the Nocturne Mountains, Mortalis Academy trains elite riders who are bonded to dragons. Mostly noble and all deadly creatures who choose their mortal partners through a sacred rite. Students undergo brutal training to prepare for their role as dragonriders, warriors, and scholars of war. The college balances military discipline with arcane tradition and political intrigue. The admissions to Mortalis. Mortalis Academy only accepts applicants with high aptitude scores in magic, strategy, combat, or diplomacy. Every potential student must pass the climb for entry. Then the trial of flame on the bridge. These make up the mortal trials, a life-threatening gauntlet that determines their eligibility and reveals their potential bond affinity. The only second piece of information I will give is this: the legend of Starfall. Every 5 centuries, the threaded moon drifts across the heavens, and from its wake descends a rain of starlight. Where it falls, the light weaves through living matter, twisting all it touches into something other, creating feral creatures, corruption, and spreading a demented wrongness across the Earth's surface. Those marked by its touch bear starburns, shimmering scars that brand them as the moon's prey. However, it has been more than 12 centuries since the last Starfall pass, the last threaded moon, and the event has faded into myth. Civilians no longer believe in Starfall or the moon. Few dragonriders believe the stories of starlight that devours flesh or the horrors that once hunted beneath it. Yet, the oldest songs whisper that the bond between dragon and rider once held the power to burn away the star threads, to cleanse the star-scarred, and hold back the tide of madness. Now, only echoes remain, but the sky grows restless once more. Day 1 of Mortalis. The 4 of you find yourselves with other cadets and potentials at the base of the mountains. Above you floats a scar of mountain, a massive eulogy floating, and above it smaller islands. The academy itself you must climb to, for when you descend, if you survive, it will be on dragon back, bonded as a rider. You need only climb once to reach the island, the peak, the summit, the zenith. But should you fall, no one will save you. I need all of you to roll an insight check, please. All right. In the order that you posted them in Dicebox, please say them aloud for the podcast and chat.
Dirty 20 for Seth Kale.
12 for Sora.
22 for Talion.
15 for Lysandra.
Zafkael and Talion, something is on the wind. Something dark. Something powerful. Something like the presence of a lightning bolt that is waiting to crash and break the world. However, your focus is on the here and now. The climb looms before you. And since the 2 of you rolled well enough to sense whatever it is waiting on the wind, which of you would like to go first?
I'm talking about beginning the climb.
I'll let you go first. You rolled higher.
Oh, what a gentleman! Lovely.
Yay!
What a sweet guy. Sure, why not? Let's fucking do it.
Talion, is there anyone saying goodbye to you at the base of the mountain?
Actually, no.
Please describe
Okay, well,
what you look like.
what most people would see is a strikingly confident-looking human male. His skin is almost sun-kissed to this caramel tan. He has thick, dark brown hair that's wavy, and it goes down to about his shoulders. His actual complexion itself, if you were to look closely enough, you could almost see a little patch of freckles across his cheeks and the bridge of his nose. His face, very handsome. He's very, very handsome. He has high cheekbones, well-defined jawline, which seems to only be amplified more by the full beard that crosses his face. His actual clothing, it seems, is mainly comprised of this floor-length leather trench coat that seems to be dark charcoal and just a tinge of silverish blue on the edges. His boots also seem to be a dark black, that leather a little bit worn, which no surprise given the journey here alone. And for those also with a keen eye, might notice that from the collar on the actual trench coat, it doesn't seem like he has a shirt beneath. But in this mixture of just mainly dark colors, it brings out the very big contrast that the eyes, very sharp, almost darting from the crowd up to the cliff. The irises carry this very, very deep blue, and the expression on his face is one that is almost confident, which maybe is a little bit jarring given the risk of falling. But as he stares up at the cliff, he's just smirking. Like the risk is almost a game, like it's fun.
Standing
So I guess.
near him are several other cadets. One among them, a blonde man. Though his hair is a dusty blonde, it looks as if the brown and the blonde mixture hasn't quite decided which is more prevalent. The stuff looks soft, but so does he. He stands average, just barely above 6 foot, round in the middle, like he likes to eat, but he looks strong, and he shuffles next to you, shivering against some of the snow. He is also in new leathers. And by new, it's not so much that they are worn, but that he is clearly inexperienced. A first year, if he makes the climb. And he leans to you, Talion. You got no one else waiting for you to say goodbye? And he glances back at several of the other cadets, family members, friends, lovers, all of them at the head of the trail before the beginning of the climb, hugging. Soft exchanges are made, tears, etc. Me neither. Just me and a dream. He holds out his hand. The name's Brant.
Dreams are powerful and dangerous things, Brant. And he takes his hand and shakes it firmly. Talion.
You're surprised at how strong Brant's handshake is. So you, got anybody waiting for you?
He kind of mulls over the question for a second. You could say that, I suppose.
He grins. Nice. I just got me gran. That's all. Waiting for me? Can't wait to visit home on the back of a dragon. It'll be great. I think she'll be really proud of me.
You might want to let her know ahead of time. You don't want to scare your grand to death with the massive flying dragon landing in front of her.
Yeah, the stories Gran tells, she took a dragon rider for a test, a ride herself, I guess.
That gets a good laugh out of him.
We're from the Second Duchy, just past the Nocturne Mountains. Mostly farming. Where are you from?
Do I know the second duchy?
Oh, yes. Lots of vineyards, lots of wine, lots of wheat. It's literally just the cupped little valley, the base of the Nocturne Mountains. And by base, I mean the Nocturne Mountains themselves have a tail that comes wrapping around, cutting in between several duchies. And the second one just happens to be the bowl, the majority of it.
Oh, the second duchy, you say? I think I've had some wine from there.
Ooh,
Quite good stuff.
they're great stuff. Yeah. McGran used to work, well, partial owner, and then she sold it in her retirement, but the cerulean wines, the gold grapes, probably the most expensive wine on the entire continent. Cerulean gold. Good stuff. I think I have some with me. But, as you know, whatever you can carry with you on the climb, it's yours. And he kind of hits you on the shoulder. So, you want to make a bet? And he holds out the flask.
Bet, huh?
Whichever one of
Sure.
us makes it up first gets to drink this. And you notice that the flask has this thin, though dense, chain that wraps around his neck. And like it hangs on his chest.
You certainly like to gamble, don't you?
Yeah, not a lot to do in the village where I grew up, so kinda.
Fair enough. I'll take you on that bet.
Okay. He claps your palm in his, like taking another shake. And then just for good measure, he takes a sip and hands it to you. A starting ritual, if you will.
I'll take a sip.
Oh my, it is so smooth. Full-bodied and yet still sweet. It has the consistency of a port without all of that heaty kind of flavor. Good stuff, yeah? Gran made it herself. It's a gift.
Well, you can tell your gran, I can almost die happy now.
Right, you just need one of those rider girls and then you can really die happy. Speaking of, you see that one over there? And he motions, and I need you to roll another insight.
Okie dokie. Ooh, this one's actually a little higher, I think. Hang on. Oh, that's a 23.
You're pretty sure that's a man. I really like the pale hair. Super nice. She's pretty tall for a girl, though. And we meanwhile over to Zafkael.
Oh.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Zafkael, could you please describe what your character looks like?
So first thing you notice is the mushrooms and the growing from his cheekbones, looking almost like a veil. Very pale skin, very pale hair that goes from white to the tips are very nice and purple. There's a little bit of it has been braided in the back, kind of like very like elven Lord of the Rings style almost. There's his skin's very just pale as snow. You can see like little black veins even forming underneath, almost making him look a little marbly. He's got a interesting looking crown on his head. Wearing pale white robes that it looks like he's wearing some sort of heavier armor underneath the robes. And he's 6'5", which is also something to know. Very tall but androgynous build. Easily to mistake him as a female from behind.
It seems as though Brant has maybe mistaken you as a female from the front as well. However, he seems to enjoy his women tall. Regardless. Like Spectre says, pretty has no gender. Do you have anyone saying goodbye to you, Zafkael?
I think Zafkael would have said his goodbyes back at the monastery where he grew up. I think it's just him. And maybe his little bit of company.
Standing alone and in a way standing out but also blending in. The color palette of your skin, your hair, even the mushrooms that grow from your body help in the... If you were to stealth, you get the feeling, Zafkael, that you might get advantage in these surroundings. Regardless, even as you are musing and wondering, your thoughts turning back to that presence in the air, you feel a tugging on your sleeve.
I'll look to it.
A tabaxi, diminutive, wide cat face, cat feline-like eyes. She is the opposite. Her midnight black fur standing out, save for a patch of white on her chin, almost making the black look like a mask. I got a personal question for you. You mind answering?
Of course, it's no problem.
Are you a boy or girl?
How can I help you?
Or are you one of those non-binary guys? People, folks, humans. Are you human?
I'm a human. And a guy.
Wow. Your look, it's just... well, different. Me and a couple of friends, and she motions back to several other cadet riders, all kind of waving at you. There's a tall, thin young man who's, like, seems to be hanging on it. And she shouts back, "Guy!" And he's like, "Oh, fuck." And you see they exchange something in their hands, probably gold. Cool. So, yeah. Name's Luca. What's your name? And she holds out
It's
her
nice
paw.
to meet you. I'll reach out. I'm Zafkael.
Nice. Zafkael. That's a fancy name. I couldn't help the way you're dressed. You plan on climbing in that?
It should be fine. It's nice and warm.
Yeah, but how's your mobility? And what happens when the wind catches it?
Zafkael kind of strokes his chin like he's thinking about it.
How about you let me help you? Hmm?
I'm not opposed to any help.
She takes off one of her belts. You seem pretty thin. Like you got a slutty little waist. And she winks and giggles a little. Sorry, I've been drinking. And she ties up several of the draping parts of your outfit. And cinches them tight. Keep you warm and kind of keep the wind out of your shit.
Thank you for your assistance.
Sure.
I am most grateful.
So, where are you from? I'm guessing one of the temples in the Nocturne Mountains?
A monastery, a little bit away.
Cool.
I was from a village before that, though.
So are you a monk? And she does like a little 1-2 punch. You know, you got a little... ah?
No, I'm more of a healer,
Oh,
but I can also
sick.
fight.
Wait, a healer? Then why are you trying to be a writer? You know that they have cadets. The healer's entrance is literally the stairs. And she points. And if you
My
squint
friend
against
decided
the
to be
snow...
a writer.
Your... what? Your friend? Hold
My-
on.
And I couldn't let them go up here and die alone.
Well, where are they? She looks around.
They might already be at the top, knowing them.
Oh, a second year. Or... also a first year? Do you know if they're even here yet? What do they look like? What's their name? Maybe I can help you find them. I know there's a shit ton of us.
Her name's Astoria.
Astoria. Okay, what does she look like?
She's strong and kind. That's the best way to describe her.
Human like you?
Yes.
She's a first year, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
I think so.
let's fucking find her. When Luca and you turn, there are hundreds of cadets. Potentials, I should say. Hundreds of potentials for all of the 3 quadrants of Nocturne. Yeah, this is gonna be a pain in the dick. Let me go get my friends. And she wanders over to the pack. Do you follow, or do you stay where you are?
Zafkiel definitely follows.
Okay, she introduces everybody. There's like 8 of them all together. The names kind of glaze over in your mind. She's like, we're looking for Astoria. Apparently she's a tough woman. Tall? Short? Tall?
Shorter than me.
Shorter than Zaf. Oh, by the way, this is Zaf. But is you cool if I call you that?
That is perfectly fine.
The tall, thin guy's like, man, Zaf, I was thinking that you were gonna be a me mommy. And instead, look at you. I mean, I'll still take it, but can you see out of that? That's rude to ask.
I can see you just fine.
Oh, how many fingers am I holding up? And he lifts up 3 fingers in his gloved hand.
That would be 3.
Whoa! And him and several others, they all are like, damn, whoa! They start laughing. And they pass around a drink. Save for one of them that seems to be smoking a little. And they're gonna help you look for Astoria. Roll an investigation with advantage.
Hooray, I get all the help.
I mean, the help consists of Luca just being like, Astoria? 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 Are you Astoria? Hey, are you Astoria?
I got an 18 with the advantage.
Okay. The 2 of you approach a stronger, at least looking to Luca, woman, pale hair, kind of half up. And meanwhile, to Lysandra, a tabaxi grabs your arm and says, are you Astoria?
All right. Easy on the touching now.
Oh, sorry.
No, my name's not Astoria.
Sorry, wrong person. And they move off. Lysandra, could you describe what you look like?
Lysandra is a tall enough-ish, I guess, you know, if you're into tall women. Light pink-haired, red-skinned, as you can imagine, tiefling. She's got orangish yellow eyes, her sclera are black, and she's dressed in a leather riding uniform, as you can imagine. She's come prepared. She is, look at 6'8", by the way. I'm sorry. She's, you could tell she's mostly built from what you can see of her skin. And she's got a huge, unmissable burn mark across her face and neck.
Lysandra, do you have anyone there saying farewell to you?
I have one of my sisters and one of my brothers.
Older or younger?
Youngest.
Brother youngest, sister youngest?
Both of them are younger.
Are they twins?
You could say the sister's the youngest.
Sister's youngest, got it. And how young are they?
I'd say like 5 and 12.
Okay. Any parents?
No.
Both of them are clinging to you? The 12-year-old little brother, what's his name?
Yeah. Romeo.
Romeo. Romeo is clinging to you and says, "You better not die. I'll be so mad if you die."
What are you gonna do? Bring me back to life and then kill me again?
Yeah, I think I will. Actually, there's a bunch of monasteries and freaking monks around here, so I think I will.
Think that'd defeat the purpose, wouldn't you think?
He thinks about it. You see the expression kind of glazes over, like thoughts too large for young brain.
No. Nuh-uh.
Don't worry, love. When I get back home, I'll help you with your threats. I'm better at them after all.
His expression suddenly changes, and he wraps his arms around your middle. And the 5-year-old, she hugs your leg.
Just... Here, we made this for you.
And he pulls out this, it's a leather fold, usually used for like important documents. And he hands it to you. It's all tied, and it's got a couple pages in there, seems like. Do you open it now, or do you wait?
I'll wait.
Okay. Your little sister says, "For when you meet us. For you. And you meet us."
Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm fine.
What?
I'm so sorry. But when I miss you, is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah. When you meet us.
I don't know if I'm gonna. I'll miss pulling out your tooth. That's always a fun thing to do.
She grins, and there's several gaps.
All right, shut that.
Grabs a handful of
I don't want to
snow,
see your
starts
ugly mug
eating it.
anymore. All right, maybe listen, Romeo.
Yeah.
Please look after this one.
Yeah, I got it. Don't worry.
I'm serious.
I'm
Don't look away
serious,
for
too.
even a second. Do you remember the one time she choked on tree bark?
Ah! Put that down! And she's like, on a rock.
Christ. All right, I'm gonna miss you, but not too much. It'll be good to get away from your ugly mugs.
Yeah, we don't want to sleep next to you anyways, poop head.
And then he
Oh,
starts
bull crap.
He starts crying. And he hugs you again.
Oh, that's so fucked. Oh, okay. She'll hug them tightly, and as she hugs them, can she like look down and find that her little sister has like more rocks shoved in her back pocket?
Mm-hmm.
She'll reach for them, and she'll kind of like toss them up in the air. Now, what are these?
Candy.
Candy.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. What did I say about watching it? When did she even get these?
I don't know. She's fast. It's not my fault.
We'll be faster.
He just picks her up, puts her on his hip in a kind of an awkward angle. He's tall for a 12-year-old. Like, he's going, when he fleshes out, when he fills out, he'll be a big boy. For now, he's still that long, lean, gangly youth. Wipes at his eyes again, holding the 5-year-old, who doesn't really seem to grasp what's happening. She just waves at you and blows you kisses.
Bye.
Bye.
Says something about seeing you tomorrow. And
I'll see you soon enough. Maybe, possibly, with a nice new scar on my face, if I'm lucky.
You have your daggers, right?
Got everything I need,
Good.
except for you.
I'll be fine. We'll be okay. We'll just head back home. Just don't let anybody fuck with you. And the baby's like, fuck.
No, don't say that.
No, say fuck.
Fuck.
Good girl.
No! Do you know how much trouble I'm gonna get in with the madame? I have to take her to work
One more
now.
time, say fuck and Romeo taught you.
She just starts saying it, and your brother's like, no! No! Lysandra, what's your passive perception?
My passive perception is a 15.
There is a young man. Too pretty for his own good. The man looks like an ethereal nymph. Dark, tan skin, and bright pink hair. This is what he looks like. If you look on the stream.
I'm on the stream.
Too pretty for his own good. There's something about his voice that's just crystalline. And also somehow deep. I don't know. You don't know how he can see through the brush of bangs covering his eyes. He's not dressed in this outfit right now. He is wearing black leather. Comes all the way up his throat. Very skin tight. Straps that hold daggers. Short swords. Boots. Gloves for climbing.
Wood? Sorry, I meant like chopping. I have to chop some wood. Is he taller or shorter than me? That's just my one question. I'm sorry. It's very important.
He's tall, but he's lithe. Okay? He stands about 6'5", 6'4", but he's got a really like Dorito man shape. Wide shoulders, but he's he isn't bulky, but he's finely cut. When you look at him, man could be a model. Yeah.
Okay. For the record, Lysandra is not actually 6'8". She is 5'6". It's tall enough. Tall enough for a female, okay? We'll retcon that. She's 5'8".
5'8". Okay. Okay. All right.
Okay. Yeah,
My
yeah.
height. So she comes up to this guy's tits.
Oh, this is wonderful.
Yeah.
Can she like walk into them, like just right between them?
Yes.
Oh, fuck. Shit, sorry. Didn't see you there. I know that sounds a little unbelievable given your stature, but, yeah, call me a klutz.
He motions. I mean, we got at least 20 minutes. And he motions to like a cave-ish. Shrugs. I mean,
You're trouble.
oh yeah. I mean, we could die, so might as well, right?
Fair enough, but I'd prefer you earn me. I'm trying to, be respectable and all that. Not that right now's the best time for that, given how attractive you are, but we'll just
Right.
earn me. Yes, do that.
Sure. Then maybe when we reach the top. Huh?
What's your name?
What's your name?
I asked first.
Fair. But I've been staring longer.
How long exactly?
Oh, I thought it was pretty cute. Big sister with her little siblings.
Oh, they're just, they get emotional. I wasn't, as you could see, very strong with me.
Sure. That's why you taught the 5-year-old how to say fuck?
Touche, as they say. Lysandra. My name is Lysandra.
And he takes your hand. And he says, Shardix. Like Shart. Gave my own name. Named myself. And he giggles.
I'm sorry, repeat that one more time.
Shard. Shardix.
Shard.
But in your accent, it's gonna sound like Shart. Which, fair, I guess.
Any nickname?
Roll a persuasion.
Okay. I have no charisma. No.
I have no charisma. What the? What the fuck?
I rolled a 6.
No, he's like, no. Nah. Mm-mm. No nickname. I just want you to hear you say shart.
That doesn't sound suspicious at all. I'm sure you'll tell me sooner or later.
Yeah, when we reach the top, or when you decide to bounce on it, huh?
Where's that?
I guess
You're making this really hard to be respectable.
I guess my nickname is Freak. Yeah.
Sure, and you can call me yours if you beat me to the top, but otherwise, tough luck.
Ooh, Lysandra. Deal. He's still holding her hand. He pulls you like flush against him, and he like inhales your hair for a moment. And he's like, "I really like the color," and then he lets you go. You're a pretty
Can
thing.
she before he lets her go?
Okay.
Can she, while he pulls her, like while he's got her close, step like on his foot hella hard?
Yeah.
And like start racing towards the top. Do I have to roll for like
You
how
do.
much it hurts or whatever?
You do.
Okay.
You have to
what do you
roll an
want me to
unarmed
roll?
strike. So roll to hit his armor class.
20.
Okay. What's your unarmed strike damage?
It is. Let me roll it. Oh, it's 3 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's enough. That he's like, "Oh fuck," and you start running, and he's like, "Oh, cheating," and he takes off in the snow as well. And the two of you rush past a group of individuals, but one of them standing off and alone, gazing at the mountain. And we, meanwhile, to Sora, as this pink-haired youth knocks into your arm, kind of sending you stumbling forward. He catches you. Sorry about that cute thing, but I got a date. I'll talk to you later, though. Damn.
Okay, good luck. Bye. And she just she waves to them. She's like, "Wow, this is so exciting. Everybody's like really getting hot for danger."
Okay. Go ahead and describe what your character looks like.
Sora is a shifter, and right now, she is 5'10". We're a tall. Ignore the 3-inch. Ignore the 4-inch heels. She's 5'10". She's definitely not 5'6". Ignore it. Shh, spooky. She's a shifter, and she's got big wolf ears, black, short-haired, but actually it's quite long. It's just the back part is tied in this braid, and then she's did have a white coat, and she's kind of actually making sure that it's close to her body. And her hands have fingerless gloves, and not the where it's like each individual finger, but literally it cuts off at like where the fingers are and the thumbs are, and there's a lot of space in there. And you notice that her hands are like black and claw-like, and that her legs, because the coat actually comes to her mid-thigh, and her legs, she has these boots and these heels, and the reason why is because her feet are very much that of a wolf, especially from the knee downwards, and the skin fades into this black and like these wolfish feet, and it's an open toe boot and an open heel because so you get the feeling that the shoes are there and they're actually super comfortable because it keeps her feet like in that wolfish stance, and their claws, they're paw pads. She got toe beans. She got wolf toe beans down there. And the most staggering feature is that she has a blindfold on. And so she's gonna do a perception check real quick just to sniff her surroundings,
Okay.
if that's all right.
Sure is.
Spooky. All right, let's see what she gets. Boop, boop, boop. Ah! Okay. All right. Oh, damn. Okay, that's gonna be very hard. That is a 26. Sniffs and listens.
You can hear your heartbeat. You listen so intently. And over the wind, which is very loud in this there's a geological term for the way that it's almost forms like a wind tunnel because you're at the mouth of these really, really like narrow, almost completely vertical stairs that lead up and disappear into the fog above you. There's a snapping sound that grows louder and louder and louder. And then the ground shakes some distant point away. Carried by the wind is an overwhelming scent. It smells like fire, ash, and the sea. I need to roll a wisdom saving throw versus fear.
Okay. Let me double check.
It smells a little
Crap,
too good over there.
I know, right? Shit. All right, that's a dirty 20.
You are afraid. And it is kind of an overwhelming fear. By something that you can't see waiting in the distance. And then a different scent hits you. Like juniper and wind. Some other heaty, masculine scent. There are a lot of tall individuals here, but as this individual cuts a path among all of them, flanked by 2 other riders in actual uniform, you recognize the scent. And then his scarred face comes into focus.
My little, I say, okay, could you please give me a visual? And this little white little weasel comes up over my shoulder. And I let their vision envelop mine.
You send them forward in the snow?
They're still on my shoulder, so I'm just gonna say, like, not necessarily, because, weasels don't have... They're very nearsighted. They can't see things far away. So it's just, I'm gonna keep them on my shoulder because I'm scared. Sora doesn't betray it outwardly in this moment, but by keeping Kay close to them, Kay would sense Sora's fear of the other scent, and she's very on guard now.
This is who you see. If you scroll up in the NPC art, you'll look for Kalen. Or Callan, sorry. His face on the right side is incredibly scarred. Marked in a way that there are many rumors about in all the duchies. You see, your eyes are marked in a similar way, though different. After all, every uprising child is marked differently, something unique. A scar that brands them as a part of the territories and duchy that rose up against the Emperor. And in retaliation, the Emperor destroyed those territories and murdered all of those families. Save for a few. For some insidious, potentially, reason. Callan stands well over 6.5 foot tall. And flanking behind him are 2 females. He motions to the one on his left, Kali. And he points, and she breaks off, smaller than the other 2. And to the woman on his right, run. And he motions the opposite direction. You smell in the distance, Sora. Dragons. It seems that these are older cadets. Maybe not even cadets, maybe officers in this point. But Cal walks not necessarily directly to you, though his presence does feel directed at you.
Sora's like, please ignore me, please ignore me. And she's like, "Kusa." And she makes sure that everything's strapped, and she begins to walk forward towards the mountain. And she turns around and says, bye, thank you for the ride, to some in this. And this is with a moment that people can tell she's actually blind, because she just waves to random people in a direction that there's probably no one. And just moves forward.
She walks forward,
pretending to not be
and she
noticed.
hits a wall of flesh. And that juniper leather smell envelops her. And Cal grabs her wrist and turns it over. So what's your name?
A pleasure to meet Callian. My father told me much about you. And she does a little bow. It is an honor to meet the savior of our kin.
Don't ever call me that. And he squeezes the wrist and he pulls you close. Or I'm gonna have to punish you. And he lets you go. What's your name, cadet?
And she narrows her eyes at him, and she says, I'm not under your jurisdiction yet, sir.
You can feel the smile, and it's feral. Ha! Like fuck you aren't. Why do you think I'm here? Now give me your fucking name, cadet.
And here I thought people had manners. Typical.
He laughs. Fuck it! It's the climb. You think manners are gonna save you? When you come face to face with a fire-breathing, flesh-eating monster? Wrong.
Oh, thank you for the hint. I really appreciate that. And, oh, hi, my name is Sora. Lovely to meet you too. Are you happy now? Is that what you wanted?
You hear him suck on his teeth. We're gonna have fun, you and I. And he leans forward, and the fear you realize that you felt earlier was not emanating from dragons, but from him. And he gets right beside your ear. I can't wait for you to make it to the top. Because your ass is gonna be fucking ruined, Sora. And he shoulder checks you as he walks past.
She sticks out her tongue, gives him the middle finger.
He claps once, and it sounds like thunder. And he says, listen up, cadets! And he's calling all of you. In fact, as Lysandra and Shard make it to the mouth, it is Callan's voice that stops you short. Like a fear reaches you, seizing your mind and stalling your body. Zafkael, you have only managed to find your son, but no Asoria, and it seems that things are starting now. As Callian says, you're going to climb, and many of you are going to die. On my left is my companion, Callie. You'll be giving her your name, and then you'll be passing Ren over there and climbing the stairs. You'll find that there are breaks throughout the climb. You have 72 hours to make it to the Isle. If you don't, the mountain gets to eat you. And he shrugs, holding out his hands. But once you finish the climb, you're officially a cadet, enrolled in Mortalis Academy. And if you survive the mortal trials, you'll be a fucking rider. Your first test begins now. And he turns and he starts climbing up the steps. And it's almost supernaturally fast until he stops, and then standing on his feet, literally perpendicular with the mountain, he walks right up it, as if spider climbing. And you hear his laugh. And when you make it to the aisle, cadets, your asses are mine. In the distance, there is a trumpeting roar that is followed by others, and these great wings clap, snapping the air, filling it with ozone as the dragons take off, seemingly at his command. And this is where we're gonna take our very first break, pee-pee break. Hello, we're back. Oh, look at Cal. He's so cute.
Hi, everybody.
He's very sexy,
Wow.
I gotta say.
He's very rude, okay? Very rude. I can't
Rude
believe
and
it.
sexy.
All he did was ask you your name, and you refused, and it pissed him off.
Yeah, well,
I think the truth is he has anger management.
Yeah, man.
I wonder why. I wonder what could be the cause of that.
I literally, I can't see what's wrong. Why he's so angry at me.
What is he so angry? Thank you,
you.
Jackie, for getting that done. Oops, sorry.
Thank you, Jackie.
All right.
We love you,
Sorry.
Jackie.
We're both saying thank you. I love you.
Alrighty, so with all of this, we're gonna stay with Sora for just a moment. You, using K, can see all of your surroundings. You approach. You assume maybe a third year, maybe a second year, you're not sure. The girl that Cal indicated was named Kali. Do you give her your name?
Does she ask for it?
Yes, they're taking the names of everybody for the death scrolls,
Right.
should you die. And they'll take your name again at the top.
Hello, I'm Sora. Lovely to meet you.
She notes your name, pauses. You give her your last name?
No. Doesn't matter. She just waits for her command to go forward.
Someone standing next to her, she gives you a hard look, but the individual standing next to her, who's also in all of those leathers, blonde hair, shaved on the side, very androgynous. They're also in the NPC art. Tan skin, slightly pointed ears, probably a half elf. They've got a faint kind of glow to them, and their hair looks like it's metal. And there's like warmth kind of radiating from them. Are you marked?
Sorry, Sora. Jesus, new character. Sora hesitates and says, "Well, you know, I have a beautiful tattoo on my back, if that's what you mean."
No, not exactly what I mean. But I guess it doesn't matter.
and she sniffs this person.
They say to you the same thing they're telling everyone else. Before I describe their scent, they say, there's ice creatures. That's why you have 72 hours to climb. No one's gonna be there to help you. And anything in the rules is permitted until you reach the top. And once you finish it, she kind of makes a vague motion. All the rules of the Academy apply, and no one can just outright kill you. But you can guess that they're going to try. Because of where you come from. People are gonna hate you because you're marked.
I guess that's why these people keep it on the down low, right? And she kind of tilts her head as if she's winking, but obviously she's blindfolded, so they can't see her.
Kali, the one
And she
taking
just
names,
smiles.
rolls her eyes and kind of motions for you like, can you leave? Can you go, please? There's other people behind you.
All right, have a good day. Goodbye.
And the scent of that person, they smell like summertime. Like grass and summer.
And for a moment, there's like a flash of a life that was lived, of rice fields, of a warm breeze, of the mountains, and that is cut by the wind chill when she's like, anyway, Kay, maybe some direction would be very nice right now, because, you know.
Behind you, individuals you haven't seen before. A androgynous beauty with what you assumed at first was a blindfold as well when you look through Kay's eyes. Because Kay is consistently wrapped around your shoulders and neck, worried for you. You can feel the animal's stress even as you feel your own. And you see, though you do not know his name, Zefkael. And then behind him, a handsome, broad individual, Talion. And then behind them, Lysandra and Shard.
Could each of those players describe what they smell like?
Yep, we'll do it in the order I described. So Zefkael, what do you smell like?
So Zefkiel smells like very sweet and lavender, but also like the small undertones of autumn. And I'll pass it to Talion. What do you smell like?
While this is happening, chat, I'm gonna put up a poll, and you're gonna choose between two names.
What?
Hey.
Oh, good. All right. Anyways, ignore that existential dread I feel in my gut suddenly. But you know what? Anyways, what does Talion smell like? It's almost. It's a little earthy. Almost like. It's almost like you're sitting next to a campfire. A little smoky. A little bit. Yeah, very smoky, very... Just a little... Just maybe a hint of spice in there somewhere. Very down to the earth. And then I'll pass it over to Lysandra there.
Lysandra, I would say she smells like vanilla, amber, maybe some sandalwood, and a hint of chocolate and marshmallow. Like exactly like s'mores, almost as if she bribed her siblings with s'mores before leaving so they didn't cry as much.
With that in mind, she'd be like, hey, good smelling group over here. And she walks to you guys. Hello. You, the one who smells like spice. You control the universe. I'm just kidding. What's your name?
She's pointing in a random direction at a
Yes,
tall,
absolutely.
at like a craggy-looking rock.
Okay. I guess Talion doesn't know he's the one she's talking to, but he eventually just kind of says,
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Says the pink-haired guy. Wait a minute. Is that handsome attached to that? Because if so, then it's definitely me.
She wasn't talking about you.
Whoa, nasty girl. God.
And you smell like she's pointing in a random door. It's like next to the pink-haired guy, but not exactly. Just like in the area next to him.
He smells like nothing.
She picks
Whoever
up-
just spoke smells like nothing, and it's frightening.
Okay, you're kind of scary, but you know what? I'll keep that
Whoa!
in mind for later.
Whoa, hey, no, I'm not. Dude, sexy maybe. Scary, what? Scary.
Okay, sexy doesn't smell like anything, apparently. I will keep that noted in my notes.
Nice.
Lysandra will chuckle, like under her breath.
Okay, and you, oh my gosh, I love amber and marshmallows and chocolate. Honestly, making me really hungry right now. But what's your name? Points to the ground. Doesn't, just pointing to snow, you think?
I'm gonna assume she's talking about me, considering I had s'mores. Lysandra. My name is Lysandra. What's with the scent thing?
Well, I know everybody's very good looking here, but your beauty is so blinding that I can't really see it, if you know what I mean.
Of course you can't see our ugly mugs.
That is not true. Okay,
I mean,
you
yeah,
all smell
it's
delicious.
the rest.
and
It's the rest
delicious
of me
people
that's
don't
attractive.
smell.
Not my face.
Yeah, well,
Listen.
I'll judge that later.
Ooh.
If you win.
Okay, you don't smell like anything except for probably you're going to bang each other later, which is very interesting. But I hope you have a good time if you survive the mountain.
Yeah, of course.
Anyways, and you, Lavender Man, and does the whole putting their fingers together and points at Talion instead of Zap because it's the wrong direction.
Shard puts a hand on Talion's shoulder. You're one good-looking guy. Sorry I offended you earlier.
God, you're just a whore.
Oh yeah, baby.
I'm less
It just-
interested now.
Whoring is a very good industry, okay? Lots of people pay for sex. It's good money, yeah.
Talion just has kind of tilting his head just a little bit with a raised eyebrow, all right, you know what? Death-defying mountain climb? Not what I was expecting. Okay.
All right, so you Lavender
Wait,
person.
did you mean me?
Yes. Keep waving your hand or something so more lavender comes my way so I can point in your direction better.
Zafkiel will reach out and pull your pointer finger just so it's pointing at him.
Oh, thank
I am
you.
Zafkiel.
Your skin is so soft. Well,
You actually get a feel I have some pretty long nails too. You'll
oh,
good
maybe
feel
you're
of-
also like shifter like me, no? And next, the points to where Talion was talking, so because they have a general direction.
Talion hasn't said a word yet.
Yeah, what's your name? That just
Is
points
she
to
pointing-
your. Yeah, she's pointing to. She's literally making circles in your general direction because she doesn't know exactly where you are.
He just kind of he lets out a little huff of air, it's he's trying to not laugh because he feels that'd be rude given your condition, but then he
can
just
I
kind of
can I insight do I know that this is happening that you're gonna laugh? Are you trying to laugh?
Sure, roll an insight. You can try to see if he's
Okay.
restraining himself.
I'm gonna see if my ears pick up your the smallness. That's gonna be I got a 12. I don't know. What do you think? With a 12.
Since I did say he's going to try to use restraining himself, I will try to contest it with a deception.
Okay, go for it. That's not fair. Your deception is high.
You don't know that. Yeah, wow. I barely beat you with a 13, but yeah, you don't pick up that he's restraining himself from laughing at you. But
Wow, Mr. Serious here. Ooh.
he does eventually take your hand and like settled it in a spot. You assume that you're pointing directly at him now, and then just says,
All right, what's your name?
"It's Talion, miss."
All right, so oh, my name is Talion. Wow, you said maybe he is right. Cotton candy. I think, whatever you are,
What's this about cotton
Shadow.
candy?
I don't know, like this man that doesn't smell like anything.
I mean, if you're
I'm just
wondering
following
if
him.
the curtains matches the drapes, yeah.
Lysander, you got something to look forward to,
I'm not
Anyways,
sure I want it
Talion-
anymore.
I mean, she
I'm
doesn't
afraid
fuck
it's
with
gonna be
whores.
covered in rashes.
But she only prefers
Sorry,
little
that's the
virgins
player.
that don't know what they're doing. But that's all right.
I'm
All
for
right, so-
virgins, but I did tell you to earn me, so.
All right, Talion, Zap, Lysander, you dude. I don't know what your name is.
Lysandra.
Lysandra. Oh, Lysandra. I'm gonna call you Sandra because that sounds very sexy, and you sound very sexy.
Sandra.
Let's go to the top. I think we should all work together because if we're going to fight things, it's better in a group, ja? But I know you have a little thing with this dude, so we can just push him off if you really want to win, and then we go ahead.
I'm kind of looking forward to that right now.
All right, let's go forward, shall
know.
we?
He-
and
he
you lead the way.
turns-
You lead the way, and it pushes Talion forward.
Okay, hold on. He turns to look at you, Lysandra, and is like, I know an edge you could push me off of.
Holy shit!
You're gonna give me some type of rash down there. I'm
Yeah,
not really sure.
The worst kind. Herpesephalococolitis.
Whispers to whoever's next to the Sora. It's like a soap opera happening in real life. It's like those smutty books I keep hearing about.
Or
Next to
Gross.
Tally,
You
if
know,
you
and
just shoved
honestly,
him
I thought
forward.
he'd be a good, consistent bang, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that knowing he fucks others.
ooh, jealous much, huh?
No, I care about my health, and more importantly, the health of her down there.
Wow.
She's smart though, but I mean, again, I think we should start. We only have like 72 hours to do this, and I think we can do it in like 24. But you know, I don't want to test that. I think we should keep going. You and just
when you-
pushes whoever's in front of her. and
Yeah,
just
you,
like
you
go
shoved
first.
Talion forward like, all right, you're awfully forward.
Oh, thank you. You know, I find myself a very friendly person. Listen, I'm just a weak little shifter trying to do good by what's right, you know, because, you know, the laws of the land and all that jazz.
You call yourself weak, but that push had a little bit of oomph to it.
Listen, nah, it's not really. Trust me. I have better things I can do.
Right.
I can do a cartwheel. Very good cartwheeler. Just gives a thumbs up.
Just might save you up here. Who knows? And he's like,
Aw.
even though he got like voluntold to go forward, I guess. I'm assuming I have to give my name first before I actually go.
Mm-hmm. Everyone has to give their name to Kali.
Yep, he will give Kali his name as he passes by and gets shoved forward.
Sora's gonna wait for everybody.
I'm assuming everyone gives their name.
Mm-hmm.
Lysandra, yeah.
Seth Keel.
Okay. Shard seems to give a different name, but he whispers it so quietly. And Kali looks up at him, and he grins at her, and then touches her cheek, and she slaps his hand away, and points her pen in his face, and says something equally quiet. The exchange is tense and quick, and then he's joining the rest of you. You think when we reach the top, they're gonna let us pick our classes? Or do you think they're gonna split us all up?
Totally, we get to they pick our own classes. They're kind of bossy. I talked to this guy, and he was like so rude.
Is that the guy that started walking up the side of the mountain?
Yeah, what the
That's
fuck
he's
was
doing.
that?
I don't know. Must be some dragon rider bullshit.
Oh,
Bumped into
yeah.
the-
Riding a dragon gives you particularly magical talents like that. I'm looking forward to it.
Someone who is following your group that hasn't spoken is Brant. He came with Zafkael. Or with Talion, sorry. And he's been particularly quiet, pretty average looking, a little on the heavier side, dusty blonde hair, and he says, that's a Callan. He's a wing leader.
He's a wing leader. Ah, that's what became of him. Interesting. Well,
Like, in charge of all the cadets.
I guess we know his leadership style.
It doesn't
Scared the living
surprise me.
shit out of everybody.
Yeah, he's certainly got a commanding presence, I suppose.
Oh, Talion,
Love
is that what
that.
you like?
He just kind of like swings his head around like he's like, I really don't know what you're trying to imply right now.
Tries to like do finger guns at, at Lysandra and like does it in a random direction.
Lysandra's
is-
just gonna like raise her brows and then look between. She's gonna look between Sora. Oh my god, this is gonna be okay. This is
Alright,
gonna, yeah, you're gonna have to cut that shit out. I'm gonna laugh every time. But she's gonna look between Sora and the rest of them, and she's gonna like point and be like, is this girl serious? How exactly are you gonna make it?
Oh, just I was always a weak child, but I have very good luck. And obviously lying through her teeth that like about her coughing. It's very chilly.
Johnny gonna
Very
pick that up when you
mysterious.
shoved her.
But don't worry, I have you guys to help me out now.
Right.
Hey, does jazz hands.
While they're talking, DM, I'd like to examine the cliffside or the mountainside. And what I mean by that is, could I roll a survival check? I'm assuming this would fall under survival to try to see where potentially might be a good starting point to begin the climb.
You can roll a survival or nature. Either one.
Excellent. Then I will pick survival then. Ooh, very good. That's very good. What's my modifier? That's a natural 20 for 24.
The staircase. The almost vertical staircase. But the snow hasn't let up, and with a natural 20 you can see that the rock is frosting over. You believe the higher that you climb, the more frigid and frozen it will become, the more slippery.
Interesting. Okay, he's gonna...
What is very interesting, Talion?
What the fuck? He just kind of just glances back at her like, I'm gonna be dealing with this for the next 72 hours. Fuck.
Maybe even longer if she's in your class. Because once you get
Oh.
assigned a class, you go through all the years with them at Mortalis Academy.
Shit.
What do you mean shit? Oh, we're doing
I'm out of character. Hang on. Hold your horses. Not everything that I'm saying is being said. Anyways, he kind of, as he's like staring along the mountainside, he starts to walk to his right towards the vertical stairwell. And then he kind of runs his hand along the actual face of the mountainside. And, and then he kind of turns back and says, seems like the best place to start the climb. Though things are already starting to get icy, so you might want to watch out for that.
If you have possibly just an idea here, if someone has boots or maybe they're little on the hot side, they could knock down a little bit of, just putting it out there when it gets too bad, right?
He just kind of raises his boot to the mountainside and kicks off a little chip of ice.
Not saying
Here's-
anything, but kind of behind Sora and Talion's back, Lysandra and Zafkael, you see Shard summon a small flame and hold it out to the snow, and it instantly... And then he douses it. He's doing it behind you and Sora's back, so only Lysandra and Zafkael see him, and he mutters to only those two of them, "Yeah, I think I got it." And then he looks at
Go on.
Lysandra with a grin. "Changing your mind yet?" You want to try a
Not
little,
even
little
close.
slutty Saturday, little slutty Sunday? I like that you shame me, by
Is
the
that
way. That's
all
pretty
you
fun.
think about?
Pretty much, yeah. And food, I guess.
There's more to you, I can tell. But if you want to...
No, I am a shallow pool filled with cephaloccolitis. So, you know.
Very convincing. And she is going to look him up and down, like to see if there's anything on his person. And it is very clearly a calculating look, so she doesn't get like a fucking sexual comment from him, to see if there's anything on his person that could give away the kind of person that he is, more than just like horniness.
Roll an insight.
That was very helpful, yes. I appreciate it.
Sure. So what is that thing you have there under your robes?
And there's a little, like,
Bear with me just a moment. We're not going with that. I don't do that. Woo! There we go.
You just gifted a sub so that you could re-roll?
Yep. Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you.
You
for
know
giving
me,
sub.
baby. Pay to win.
Amazing.
There we go. That's more like it. A 19.
The slut is a well-calculated front. Probably some truth in there. However, he doesn't have like any instruments insofar as like weaponry or like paraphernalia that's really sentimental. Everything that he has is very run-of-the-mill, plain, but it is military.
Okay, she would keep that information to herself. But it is clear that she did look him up and down, like, calculatively, sorry.
He just grins at you. Shit-eating grin. Gives you a really heavy side eye, like, oh yeah, not interested, she says.
Don't worry, I'm not thinking about trying to get in your pants. I'm just trying to survive. Some of us actually want to pass.
And you think I don't?
I don't know what you want, but it's definitely not just about passing.
He shrugs.
I mean, I think he's been pretty forward with what he wants.
Clearly. But I'll be damned if I let him distract me.
Does our deal still apply? And what is that thing making that sound in your robe?
Oh. That's just my child.
Excuse me, what? What do you mean, child?
He said it out loud.
Yep, you all hear that.
You brought a kid.
Of course,
Let
I
me
wasn't
see.
going to leave him on his own.
What is this baby?
Like an actual
Say-
infant.
He opens his robes just enough so you can see. This is Kumaladon.
An actual baby.
What does he look like?
Yeah, what does it look like?
Right?
Dolly, do you want to describe him?
You got it.
Oh, I got it. Okay. So you probably would all be slightly taken aback. There's on four paws. First you think it's like almost a bear cub, but it has like a dorsal fin, long tail, and it looks like the head of a shark.
You brought Jeff to your dragonriders game. What is everybody gasping about? What does the baby look like?
Shit.
You know, I'm not one to judge.
Is it a human baby?
No.
It's not a.
Oh, thank God. I
human.
mean, oh, that's great. I don't even know how to react to this. Why'd you bring a baby? It's listen. Is there like
Well, since we're
a...
bringing things, did anyone bring alcohol?
Brant is like, I did. Yeah, I got some.
You better hold on, unless you
He's a
got something
party
else.
now.
But we have that bit.
Yeah.
Wait, and you didn't invite us?
I've got
How dare
I
you?
don't even know you
Something.
people yet.
else. And he gets really quiet and like pokes his fingers like together for a second and steeples his fingers and kind of runs his hands nervously. Sorry, I've got a couple wine skins in my backpack. If it'll help keep us warm if we are planning to make the trek together. Though I'm sure there are parts where we'll have to climb by ourselves and are by ourselves alone. Like I was saying earlier, there's no one who's done the climb faster than the wing leader.
Oh, first of all, we're gonna prove him wrong. We're going to do it in a group, and we're going to show him that we don't have to be a lone man army, whatever he wants to be. Like, ooh, spooky.
I mean, I'm not one to be opposed to being a one-man army. I don't want to do things as fast as possible, more efficiently, I feel like is better, but I will not stop you if you choose to rush up the mountain.
I'm voting her for team leader. Just points in a direction.
Don't want to be responsible for anyone else's life but my own, unless you're into that sort of thing in a kinky way.
Shard.
Whoa, sorry. I meant like, wow.
Shard starts
we have a
climbing.
very sexually
The
Shard's
pink-haired
group.
individual, he starts climbing.
Lysandra
gone.
reaches for his hair and like pulls him.
Ah! Hey!
Ah!
No, I think he's got a point there. And Talion's gonna start climbing.
Zafka
Sora
will
is
follow.
gonna grab the person that's closest to her.
Yep, that's
and
Talion
follow
because you
them.
just fucking shoved him.
Okay, here's
over.
our first
God
roll.
damn.
And
If you do not roll high enough, you will fall. And there's a potential that you will die.
Jesus Christ.
Yay.
You may use
have
inspirations. I am giving you an inspiration right now. Everyone
Oh,
has an
thank God.
inspiration. Everybody is rolling
Okay.
in athletics. All of you are rolling in athletics. This climb is long up these stairs.
I got a nat 1.
Oh dear God.
I'm just kidding.
You roll that right now.
I didn't.
Question.
Oh my
DM.
God, you scared me. Okay, so we're rolling athletics.
Question, DM.
Can we roll acrobatics?
Athletics.
All right.
You actually,
Question,
for the
DM.
stairs, hold on. For the stairs, you can roll acrobatics if that's easier.
Oh, thank God.
I'll allow it for this time, yes. Go ahead, Talion.
Since I scouted this area earlier, is there any way I could provide advantage to the closest person climbing with me? Because it's sort of helping because I have knowledge.
I'll allow it. Allow it. Yeah.
All right, since that's
Okay, I'm
sorry,
down with
sorry,
that.
Sorry, you get advantage.
Okay, well, good news. I have very good acrobatics. Bad news, I rolled a 6 and a 9, but it becomes an 18.
Wow. Wow, so acrobatic. Wow.
I'm so
So wait, are we rolling
acrobatic.
athletics or acrobatics?
Either one.
Like, definitively.
Either one.
Okay, can I roll my I rolled athletics first, but can I roll acrobatics?
Yes.
I didn't know.
It's okay. We asked the questions, so we can.
Well, it doesn't fucking matter, does it? Does it now, huh? Does it? Because it's literally the same shit.
I'll let you use the inspiration on this if you'd like.
Thank you. Thank you. so
Everybody has
much.
one, so.
You all get one.
No.
Oh my God! Are you fucking kidding me?
Really go- Wow. Wow. Holy
Bear
fuck.
with
Wow.
me one moment. Bear with me one moment.
Holy shit.
Una momento.
This is getting freaking-
Hold on before you do anything. Talion,
Yeah.
are you moving by Lysandra? Do you give her advantage?
That's. I think it's. I mean,
Yeah, the
is
answer is
everyone
yes.
is everyone close enough to me? I'm assuming everyone's close enough to me to get advantage because I told them
Oh wait,
this
no, yeah,
information.
yeah. Wait, because we were the only two that saw Shard's bullshit,
Fair enough.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was me and you, but yes.
So I get to roll again? Wow.
Maybe roll with actual dice if you got him, maybe.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I mean, this is
well,
better.
that's wonderful. Dirty 20.
Yeah, I'll let everyone have advantage from Talion's assistance and natural 20.
Yay.
Thank you. I can't pay to win this early.
What can I say? It's
You know what? I'll make it a point
welcome.
not to pay to win this time.
All right.
Okay, in the order that you rolled. Go ahead and let the podcast and chat know what you got and what you rolled, whether it was athletics or acrobatics. Starting with Lysandra.
I rolled acrobatics, and I got a dirty 20.
Okay.
I think Zap, you're next.
Oh, I got a 15 athletics.
Talion got an 18 athletics.
Sora got an 18 acrobatics.
You climb for 8 hours up this staircase. It is so cold that I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw. Otherwise, you will take
course.
cold damage.
Got fucking frostbite on my nips.
Literally cutting glass with those, baby.
Lysandra's
Yeah.
like nipple piercings are like visible through her leather.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right.
13.
15. Hold on.
Nat 20
Nice.
or 22.
go fuck yourself. Sorry, that was.
Go
Okay.
Yeah.
So, do we roll survival with that or just a con?
Just con save, I
Just a
think.
Constitution
Okay.
saving throw.
Got it. All right.
Alright, Talion got a... What's my modifier? Talion got a dirty 20.
All right.
Sora has a 15 for con.
Lysandra and Sora will take 3 points of cold damage.
Shysta.
However, you make it to the first settlement. It is a large outcropping. You come up from these stairs here, and you see that the stairs continue all the way across the map here. I need a group perception check as soon as you climb. Hold on. Onto this giant platform.
18.
Okay. Spectre, will you please add all of these together?
Okay. So 18 plus. What's the next one? Zap.
22 perception.
22 plus 18 plus Talion.
23.
23. Jesus Christ. Okay. Sora rolled a 16. So 16. 79 for total.
Nice. You are aware immediately that you are not alone. Something is watching you from the cliffside. What you choose to do is up to you.
Sora, in those 8 hours, did like relay the same information that Cal gave about these monsters. So
I would like to look around at my immediate surroundings to see if there are any potential tracks left behind or if the snow is already...
Roll a survival.
I was actually gonna do the same thing because
Okay.
she's a tracker. So
You want to do one of us rolls advantage or do your own separate roll?
I sort of rolled already, but you could do.
Sounds like my own separate roll. I think I'll do my own. I got an 18.
Okay. And Lysandra got a 12.
As far as I'm concerned, it doesn't even exist. But yes.
Okay, with a 12, you can see footsteps of other potentials
because you're not quite cadets yet. But you don't see any creatures. Talion, you see small, clawed feet.
Does the shape remind me of any particular animal that might have claws, like wolves, things like that?
Chickens.
Chickens.
Reminds you of chickens.
Just to clarify, we all have like our weapons and stuff, correct?
Correct.
Everything that we came with.
Everything that you carry with is part of your person. Part of
Okay.
the rules.
Okay. Aurora. I'm sorry, Sora. Jesus Christ. I've been thinking about that all week. Sora is going to howl as loud as she can.
What in the? This is like as Tally is like putting a finger down to the chicken tracks. What in tarnation are you doing?
And she sits and listens to see if there's a reaction, or if there is skittering, or if she can hear or smell anything.
Are you trying to intimidate?
Yes.
Go ahead and roll it.
And you hear her go like snarl. Okay, that's a 19.
There is nothing that essentially. Nothing that skitters. That you can tell. Through the frigid cold, your nose is a little bit frostbitten because it's exposed, same with your ears, your fingertips, etc. So your nose is having a hard time picking up what the scent is. It's got an ozone. Not quite fully electric, but certainly a magical scent to it.
Do I perceive it to be, is this smell strong or is it weak? Kind of trying to gauge distance here.
It smells a lot closer than you would like it to be.
Okay. And with that, Sora says, looks like we'll be getting some company soon in magical nature, so I hope you're ready for a fight.
Probably the things that made these tracks.
All right, so the question is, do we lay a trap and wait, or do we go confront it? I say we go head first.
Now, mind you, you have been climbing for 9 hours. Or 8 hours at this point. You are tired. But you can continue going if you'd like.
We could also sit and rest and wait for it to confront us.
Mm-hmm. Well, I would like to think, because some of us may have, I don't know if you have to take off armor or anything, but what we can do is we all take a little bit of a short rest here to get our bearings, and then, or we search for some place where we can do a longer rest. Yeah?
I was thinking a shorter rest and then wait to see, but that was depending on what the group decided.
I prefer short, and the only reason I say that is because the longer we go the first day, the less of a chance we give up later on when we get discouraged by something bad that inevitably happens. Like this one trying to diddle us in our sleep. And she points at Shard.
He's yawning, and he's like, huh? What? Oh, yeah.
Listen, she's
And wiggles
so
his
smart.
fingers. The diddler.
So smart. Like, she's amazing. Phew, genius. I think so. Like, literally, I think you're so cool. Talion, what do you think? We have start first, we have a short rest. What would you like to do?
With my 18 survival, DM, is there anywhere in the immediate area that looks like it would be a decent shelter temporarily? Or is it just open?
It's just
Open.
as open as you can see.
Well, if we're going to find anywhere to lie down, I would prefer it if we had some kind of roof over our heads. I don't quite fancy the idea of sitting out in the open like this, especially after whatever's out there might have a general idea of where we are now.
but now we know that there is something out there, and that is close.
I could try to creatively use a spell for some temporary shelter.
Okay.
If you
Hey, what's your face? Guy who doesn't, the sexy, no smelly,
You can call me Shard.
kind of weird.
There's a giant hole in the ground here, so make
Shard,
sure you're
Shard.
careful. Can you gauge how
Ah,
far
maybe-
my voice is away?
damn.
I think so, yeah.
Good, don't come over here. You'll literally kill yourself walking in this hole.
What, are you trying to piss it? I mean, oh yeah, thank you, you're trying to, okay, got it. I understand now.
Oh. First assumption is he's pissing over there. All right.
You see him actually consider it. Like, he didn't consider it before, and he's like,
It has been 9 hours.
Right, we short rest, everybody. But also, I think we should create a fire, because this will be a good time to warm ourselves up.
The braziers.
Oh, we have somebody that's
are-
perfect for that.
The braziers are burning around that sky door. He's like, it's warm
Let's
over
borrow some of
here.
that fire.
So I had a kind of an idea for just temporary shelter with a spell. Can I try to use entangle, but like right up against the cliffside here to make like a impromptu like lean-to?
It'll take an arcana roll, but yes, you can attempt to guide the magic.
Okie dokie, I'll do my best. That is a 14 on the arcana.
It's rough. It's rough and tumble, but you manage to make the makeshift lean-to, more or less.
Could Sora try to, like, kind of like, hey, Zap, where are you?
I'll come over and actually just take her by the hand. I'm right here.
Oh, Zap, hey, let me see the baby. I mean, let me touch the baby.
He'll open his room. Come on out, Don. Say hi. Hi to our new friend here.
Puts her hand towards the sound.
Yeah, both fuzzy and strangely velvety smooth. Thick baby. Think Jeff from Marvel Rivals.
Oh my goodness, we can.
But
Look
fuzzy.
how cute and warm you are. Look, we have a little heater. You have a little heater. That's cheating. That's not fair. Okay, why don't you grow bigger so you can be my little heater?
No thoughts, only purring.
So cute.
Okay, I'm gonna go
All right,
round
let's
robin,
get
and
warm.
everyone's going to get a chance to do anything if they wouldn't wish to do anything before the next encounter happens, starting with Lysandra. Is there anything?
Lysandra, first and foremost, is going to hold on. Let me move this. She is going to go over here, and she is going to whip out the little gift that her siblings gave her to read it.
The first thing that you notice are the drawings of your family, of you on a big dragon, and a letter written by your brother. Now, he's only 12, and he asked the baby, who's only 5, to write as well, which he transcribed. A lot of this is spelled wrong. Do you want me to read it out loud for you?
Yeah. In character, please.
Okay. It says, Dear Sis, I know you're probably super busy killing people, flying, and training, and doing all that dangerous dragon rider stuff, or whatever. But I wanted to write you anyways. I wanted to say that you're brave, and that you're strong, and if you're like me, you're probably gonna get scared sometimes. But you're fighting real battles out there, and you're keeping our country safe. This is more than
just the games we used to play when we'd hit each other with swords. I don't want anything bad to happen to you. You're my favorite person. I also hate admitting this, but I brag about you all the time. People don't believe me when I say my sister is a dragon rider, but I don't care. I know it's true, and that you're pretty sick. And I know what you're doing is important, and you're protecting everyone, including me. Sis, I'm really, really proud of you. Like, more proud than I even know. But please come home when you can. And, when you get your dragon, tell him hi for me. I'm gonna drop pictures of you two saving the world. I love you. Don't forget I'm cheering for you. Love, your not annoying, very loyal little brother, Romeo.
She'll sniffle, and she'll just mutter, "Love you too, kid." And that's gonna piss her off. She's gonna stand up. She's gonna stand. She's gonna stand up, and she's just gonna get the fuck over here. She's gonna go to him. She's gonna grab him by his collar. Come on, all right then. And she's gonna go to like, damn, where the fuck could they even go?
There's like up the stairs, down the stairs a little way.
Yeah. Someplace secluded, you know? Maybe someplace, maybe over here. You know, there's a nice little ladder. You? Mouth shut. Not a word.
Okay, his eyebrows pop, and he's got this shit-eating smile. No teeth, though. Just, oh yeah?
Pants off.
Wow. Right to it, huh?
What did I say about speaking?
I'm just saying, if my dick suffers from coccocephalitis, why don't you let me use my mouth?
What are you hiding under those pants of yours? You got a bobbed cock or something?
Maybe.
What are you? She's gonna like rustle around his hair, like trying to look for horns or like anything that would like show that he's anything other than human, which is what he essentially presents as.
No horns.
Scales anywhere? Like she's rustling around. She's looking.
Nothing. Seems human. I mean, his ears are pointed.
What have you got going down there? You did say you wanted to. You know what? I'm not even gonna bother. Just make me come.
There is his eyeballs. They are like neon in color. And yeah, he's quite talented.
Wonderful. Great. Beautiful. That is all that she's gonna get. She's gonna, you know, bang away her feelings. Or I guess in this case, be made to forget about her feelings. Whoop-de-doo.
Fair
Next.
enough. And we'll meanwhile, or to Zaf.
Zaf is still with Sora, with Kumbhaladon. I'm glad we kind of got thrown together. I think it's been much easier going up the mountain, and the rest of the way up will be easier now that we have a group.
Brant is shifting back and forth. I think they're over there doing bad things. Like there are creatures all around here. Not your little creature, Zaf, but like he just motions kind of where Shard is getting used, and he fucking loves it. And Brant is like just blushing, like, but there are monsters. What do? What do I do? Looks at Talion helplessly.
Tally just kind of shrugs at him, like, well, they could die in the next couple of hours for all we know.
I think it's actually kind of a baser instinct. When you feel like you're going to die, you want to try to procreate. That's an animalistic way of thinking.
Or
That
just try
still
to.
exists within us.
Something curious happens at that moment with Brant looking at Zafkael. Sora, you smell it as kind of a heat, kind of an arousal from Brant, looking at Zaf. Talion, he's blushing looking at Zaf, and man, he sure does think Zafkael is pretty, and he's questioning if he was ever straight to begin with.
I guess that's right. I suppose it's, yeah. I mean, I would rather know and like the person, I guess, but
And he pets Kuma.
I suppose it doesn't matter.
Oh, I agree with that 100%. If I was ever to find myself that way, that would be, a little bit of romance. Know the person first. That sounds lovely.
Right. You know what? I'll go collect some firewood to help get
On
the
a,
lean-to.
we're on an icy mountain, Brant.
Why don't I come with you? Better
Yeah,
we
don't
travel
go-
the buddy system, the pals, you know?
Well,
Yeah,
sure.
don't go too far off on your loan.
All right.
We don't want anything happening to you.
Right. Sure. Okay.
And he clears his throat and wanders off to go look for firewood. Roll a survival, Sora.
Yay! Survival is an actual. Oh, okay. Survival is actually one of Sora's good strengths. That is a 24. They don't die, hopefully.
Well, meanwhile, from Zafkael, is there anything else for Zafkael before I do that?
I think he took Kumaladani. Some people might be able to hear it, but he's like, there's been so many nice people. I think we're really lucky, Kuma. And that'll be it for Zafkael.
Okay, Talion, anything for you? With you and Zaf being left alone and Shiver Me Timbers clapping over there.
Shivery timbers.
Oh yeah, it's like he is not quiet. It's just
I just kind of like pinching the bridge of his nose. I don't think he has anything to say in the immediate moment, except aside from he'll go to move over by the fire to try and stay warm, and I think he's just gonna sort of take a watch per se for the time being.
okay. Make a perception check.
Wow, that was great. Okay, 19 plus that 23. And I do have dark vision as well, by the way.
Fair enough. It isn't something here, like on this, like, waypoint, this stop. But through that huge sky door, because you guys have climbed 8 hours, you're hundreds and hundreds of feet up. And it is so cold. Something flies past. Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, fuck.
From all of us?
Nope, I think just from
Just
me.
Talion, because he sees it. Everyone else, it's
Okay.
hidden from. You're pretty much looking at your bootstraps, I guess. Just kidding. Just kidding!
Holy shit. That was about as good as I can roll. That's a 21.
Right, 21. The fear is only a trickle down your spine. You can feel your thighs clench with the need to run, but you ground yourself. You've seen scary things, Talion. You've experienced hard labor, loss.
And the fear shifts into something more like awe. The dragon that flies past is riderless. And there is no noise to the wings. Fur coats the dragon's shoulders and several pieces of its legs. It is the most beautiful blue you have ever seen. And there is something elegant about the dragon as it banks through the clouds in the peaks. When it strikes, you hear the mountain goats that it catches in its talons. It ends them quickly and decisively, probably not wanting to cause them harm. The head is larger than your body is tall. And the serpentine effect of it, as it rips and tears and eats and then pauses and slowly turns in profile. From its chin, there is a beautiful, elegant, almost like a piece of lace that descends. And then it is completely covered by clouds, or you watch the dragon become invisible. As on silent wings, it banks, breaking away, bringing its meal with it, and disappearing.
Holy shit. Okay. Yeah. Talion's gonna profile that, or compartmentalize. That's the word. Just compartmentalize that. Before resuming his watch.
Sora, Brant, they return with some kindling twigs, really. The only thing they found unfrozen, and even then. And then Lysandra and Shard also return some moments afterward. And then your group perception. You hear almost like a chittling sound. A warbling. And I'm gonna move Shard up here by the fire. I'm assuming Lysandra is up by the fire as well?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'll move these two as well. Feel free to fit your characters wherever you would like. With that being said, you rolled high enough that you see them appearing from the snow. Small creatures drawn by perhaps the growl, perhaps the noise, perhaps the scent of you. But they look hungry. I need everyone to roll an initiative, please.
Oh boy.
You see that their feet are built like little chicken talons, and the one closest to Sora lets out a roar before it shoots forward with intentions to harm.
I do have the, okay, so this is not a surprise, right?
I'm assuming we're not surprised. Since
You're
we
not.
rolled
You
high
would
enough.
have been surprised if you hadn't rolled high enough, but you're not. Talion! It's your move first.
Yeah, as soon as he sees these little things popping up out of the ground, he just kind of has almost a little bit of a lazy smile on his face as he says, "Oh, there you little bastards are," as he draws his rapier, and he's gonna move around Zafkael. I think that's it's 20 feet of movement there. And I'm gonna make a rapier attack against this creature. Okay, there we go. My rapier attack is a 21 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. I will do sneak attack because I am in fact a swashbuckler rogue, so I require no advantage to use my sneak attack. That's a total of 16 points of piercing damage.
Okay, it is still up, but looking very, very rough.
Cool. Then with my last 10 feet of movement, I will move out of immediate melee range. And since I'm a swashbuckler rogue, if I'm not mistaken, let me verify. Yes, because I have fancy footwork, it cannot make an opportunity attack against me since I hit it with a melee attack. And...
That's your turn?
Yep, that's my turn.
Okay, Lysandra, your move.
All right. It's about to go down. She's gonna come over here. Right. I can't see it. Oh, I guess I could use this to see the distance. That's 10 feet. Okay, that's not bad. And she is going to use. You know what? I'm just gonna use my hand crossbow. I'm gonna use my hand crossbow. Yeah. That. Yeah. 23 to hit. This one.
Hits.
Oh, okay, and then that's 6 piercing damage to this one. Right here.
Anything else for your turn?
Let me make sure. I do get another attack.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more! And then it does an extra 1d8. Okay, so we're nat 20. Wow.
Let's go! Meow, 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 meow.
Alright.
Hit it till it dies.
19 points of damage. On top of the 6 that I had done previously for this little shit.
I have a feeling he might be dead.
How do
There's
you
a
want to
good
do
chance.
Can I, like, shoot his head clean off?
this? You sure can. It breaks like a shard of
through his
ice.
mouth?
Yeah, just shattering. Anything else for Lysandra?
That will be it.
Okay, Zafkael, your move.
Have I ever seen these creatures before, or do I ever any sort of knowledge on them?
For your bonus action, you can roll a nature.
We're already in the fight. I'll fight. It's almost regretfully, but I'll pull out my scimitar and my shield, and I'll make a strike.
Okay, roll the hit.
A 15 to hit,
Hits.
and 9 points of slashing damage with my scimitar.
How do you want to do this?
I think it's just like a very quick slash across the chest, and it just kind of floats down, basically like a snowflake gently falling to the earth. And I am going to use my bonus action to use my symbiotic entity, which gives me 12 temp HP and does things with my halo spores. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. This ice mephit's turn. It's going to fly here and attack Zafkael. What's your armor class?
I have a 19 AC.
Okay, the one that died right next to you, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as well, as it explodes into
can do
shards
that.
of ice.
That is a 17 dex save.
Okay, you don't take any damage. It is going to, however, this next one is going to claw you. It's going to hit.
Mm-hmm.
You will take slashing, 5 slashing, and 1 cold damage. That is its turn.
I'm going to use my reaction real quick to get it to make a... I need it to make a con save. DC 13.
Okay. That is a 13 on the die, so
He will pass. No bad
no
mushroom
spores.
stuff for him.
Okay.
No spores.
Shard's turn. It looks like he shoots a bolt of fire. This ice method is going to rush. Lysandra, what is your armor class?
17.
Doesn't hit you. Sora, your move.
Sora, will go, hey, knock it off, pick on something your own size. And using their bonus action to shift. And their form becomes more wolf-like. Their arms, especially from the hands to like the elbows, become like fur and claws. And she's like, I love a good fight. Sorry about that. Oof. And then goes behind this Memphit here, if that's all right.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't I move?
So you have flanking?
Hello. Yes. So that would give me advantage, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes, you and Lysandra. Yeah, there you go.
There we go. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and they're going to roll with advantage, which is okay. I think this will hit though. Let me see. That is going to be a 20 to hit. Dirty.
Hits.
Okay, and they take their rapier and just go to town on this guy. That is going to be a 7 damage, and then because they have advantage, they roll with a sneak attack. Woo! So that's going to be 13 damage.
Okay, how do you want to do this?
So the first attack is with a rapier, and she's like, let me be a little more efficient, and just takes her giant claws, almost kind of like that Darkstalker character, and crushes it.
Okay, I need the both of you to make dexterity saving throws as it explodes upon death.
18.
16.
Okay, you take no damage as it shards. I need the group to let me know what their passive perception is, starting with Sora.
18.
Lysandra.
15.
Talion.
14.
Zafkael.
Lucky number 13.
Okay. Brant is fighting alongside with you when suddenly he starts turning pale, and these Mephit creatures, they all scatter. They dive almost in unison into the snow. Brant holds his head and lets out a huge scream. I need all of you to roll a wisdom saving throw. The wings that you hear are not quiet. They are loud.
Nat 20 for a 23.
Ooh, nat 22 for a con or wisdom save for a 24.
Talion, what'd you get?
19.
Okay. And Zafkael?
21.
21?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All of you resist it. Shard and Brant do not. Shard steps through the sky hole and plummets.
You got the fuck 'em.
I didn't even fuck him.
And so does Brant. And we're gonna end there for today.
Well, he was pretty to look at.
Yeah, he was very pretty. At least he gave you, satisfying.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know what? Hold on, Dolly. Can you roll for that? Can you roll for that real quick to see how satisfying it was?
I did. He performance. He got a 26.
Okay.
Damn!
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Wonderful. She might be addicted. She might actually cry right now. Sorry, he was so good.
Poor Brant never even got a chance.
Yeah, you were late, cornbread.
The last thing
Maybe you're on time the next time.
The last thing that you all hear is a demented voice that says, "Think you're a rider, are you? I'd like you to look at a dragon in the face and smile!" And then there's a breath weapon that's used on the side of the mountain.
God damn Damn it.
Yep. And that's officially where we end the first session of Nocturne Mortalis. I will say there may or may not be a chance to save your NPCs. We'll see. There's...
If I get a chance, I'll save Brant.
All
It's
right.
alright, you know, he sounds like he's
Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you, players, for session 1. I can't fucking wait for next time, where there will be more battle and more fuck around and find out and stress and survival as we finish the climb.
Do you know our next session is in 2 weeks? In a week?
This is a bi-weekly Friday afternoon game. So
There you go, folks.
We'll see you. We'll see you bi-weekly. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye.